Notoria, Tarot and Light, published by LS. This was a Kickstarter back in 2020. It had 813 people that bought it back then. So now it is a mass market release. This is a mass market release, not the Kickstarter. So they just released this. I'm very excited about this. So yeah, kind of curious what it looks like. I should have been one of the 813 people, but I did kind of just want to, I just didn't fancy my interest at the time. But yeah, since it's cheaper and I can pick up a copy just easily, I picked it up. So yeah, there we go. Very nice box handling there. There we go. So yeah, you have the deck and a little book. I do like that design of the box, especially like just sort of the starburst design of the logo and everything like that. And again, I mean, that did pique my interest back then when the Kickstarter was there. But yeah, so I ended up picking up the mass market instead. So it is 2022 now. At the very end, it took 3 years to get it in the mass market. An LS book that is not a little white book. Ooh, it is a color book. Ooh, look at that. That is very nice indeed. So yeah, we have the different cards and what have you with the different languages, and you're going to get a little bit of explanation of each card, what have you, within here. So very cool. It is a cool tarot. A lot of people love it. Had great reviews, 5 stars so far. So I'm kind of interested to see what the mass market version looks like. Wow, that is slippery. Look at that. Like, that is just really slick. That's pretty cool. Here is the back, obviously. And here is the front. Ooh, I absolutely love this art. The previews that I've seen, some of the people that have done a flip through, it looked fantastic. So again, I had to get it. This is a pretty thick, very glossy cardstock, as you can see. So, wow, that has hardly any movement on it at all. Just love the art style on here. So much attention to detail and all that. So pretty excited here. All right, so we do have a 01, 02. So I have a King of Wands over here. So I'm not going to reorder it. I'm just going to give it to you the way that they gave it to me, as they say. But yeah, King of Wands. Then you have, I guess, the Angel over here. And then we have the astrology over there. So you got 02, 01, what have you. Very cool. And then over here we have the 02, which is the Page of Wands. So like a little action going on there with casting a spell or what have you, using the element of fire. Kind of cute. I really like that. Then we have the 4 of Wands, apparently. Happy home, happy family. But burning our finger, burning our index finger indeed. So yeah, Notoria in light as well. So yeah, 4 of Wands. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, is this like randomized? Wow. Okay, I mean, this is how it was. So this is how we're going to go through it. I'll do the 4K flip through in the proper order, but I'd rather review it as per how it was originally designed here. So yeah, you do have the elements, the astrology elements indeed coming up here. I'm not sure what this symbol is. I'm sure it explains it within the book, but this is the Queen of Pentacles, sort of the little children hanging on. Lots and lots of wings and fire effects. Yeah. A lot of fire. Then we have the Hierophant over here with the number 5. So it just looks like a character with a Hierophant hat on it. It looks like the same character, except they put a Hierophant hat on the character. A little Edward Scissorhands going on. What's going on over there? Is that a caliper? Like what's going on with that? I don't know. All the children are reaching for whatever he's holding. So yeah, interesting indeed. So yeah, you have the interiora tear. I'm not sure what that says. I'm sure it's covered in the book. We'll look at that in just a minute. We have the Fool next with the sunlight and all of the figures floating, I guess sort of angels and whatnot, with a little bit of red splashed in there. Holding on to the dog's head. Looks like okay. All right. And then you have a bunch of clouds. So a lot of people looking up, a lot of clouds, a lot of wings, lots and lots of wings. So here we have an 8 of Swords, sort of being restricted by the snake wrapped around the sword and what have you. Interesting. And then we have the 9 of Swords, the Dreamscape. is interesting. It's almost like they flipped it to landscape mode over here. I mean, I guess. Is that a razor? I have no idea what that is. That's something broken? I don't know what's going on there, but they have no eyes. They appear to not have that. 10 of Swords, the cutting action, the permanent cut as it goes here. We have barely draping over as we get shot by arrows with a dynamic light coming from above, which always makes getting shot by arrows okay. We have the King of Cups here, very meditative state, half dog, half man. I guess, you know, when you approach the back side, the dog will bark at you, and then you approach the front side, the man will bark at you. I don't know. At least he's got some guns over there. He's got some ripped. He's ripped over there with more snakes and more crosses and whatnot. We have a temperance card with a feeding the baby something, I guess. Feeding the small, that's not a baby, that's a rather large child. Feeding the large child something. I'm not sure what's being jammed in that child's mouth. It looks like a cup, I guess. Temperance. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not really going to ask. I don't know what's going on with the outfit. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Speaking of cups, we're pouring things from one receptacle to another. The soup is ready, and yeah, the hair is not. The soup is ready, but the hair is not. And then we have the Six of Wands with the Lord of Victory. We have the people cheering. It almost looks like a judgment card, but no. It is a Six of Candles or Wands. Then we have a Seven of Wands with the Mercury apparently giving a speech. And yeah, Mercury's giving a speech. And yeah, you know, just sort of rays going all over. Sorry, Hermes is giving a speech. And then somebody's pointing. There's something up there. And he's like, don't look up there. Listen to my speech. I'm in the middle of talking, people. I have no eyes. You need to listen. But yeah, Knight of Pentacles with the something going on down there. I guess we have demons or dragons or something sort of floating around. Lots and lots of wings. We have the Page of Pentacles holding something that looks like a bunch of needles coming out like Hellraiser movie. So, not sure. It looks, there was a Stargate episode where there was a ball and it had all these rods coming out of it, sticking into the wall that they got from an alien planet. I don't know, but that could be the same rod. This could be the same ball. And we have a, I don't know, look like somebody about to beat that woman with a stick. Yeah, she's like, don't beat me. I'm holding your heart. I'm holding your heart. He's like, show, I'm just gonna get that Two of Swords and I don't know, gonna maybe stab you with it or something. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's happening there. Now we have a Three of Swords with the heartbreak and multiple people with half a head. So it looks like that just like in Total Recall where the woman's head bursts open kind of in two spots and it's actually Arnold Schwarzenegger beneath it. I think this could be the same scene. This could be on Mars. But I think he was actually traveling to Mars. Yeah, get your ass to Mars. And then we have a blindfolded Four of Swords with a feather. A feather is not a sufficient blindfold. Everybody's like, give me that book. Is that the new Harry Potter? You're like, yes, no, you can't have this book. It's my book. With a little tarot cloth hanging in the background, brought to you by doves. And then we have a dude stabbing something evil looking with a strength, strength card. I've never seen a strength card where they're stabbing the lion or beast or whatever it is. You know, cups are spilled all over the place like the Five of Cups. It seems like every card is trying to be every other card, but the graphics are cool. Now we have the Six of Cups, which has a leaking egg, half an egg that is leaking. And this dude's trying to plug the leak with a lightning bolt looking thing. This has like nothing to do with actual traditional tarot. Yeah, going to be a little bit of an advanced deck here. Then we have a woman with the Eight of Wands, and she is holding a dripping candle that is spur with lots of light. And she's laying beside the candles with half a boob showing. I don't know. I don't know. There's something with the candles, I guess. And we have the Judgment card, speaking of which, with the E. the Judgment card. As everybody wake up, we have Cthulhu down here with all the tentacles. And looks like Superman behind her. And yeah, just waking up all of the tentacles. And then we have the Ten of Wands holding the triangle, I guess. Okay, sort of in a little cage there, holding the triangle. Not sure exactly what's going on there. And then we have the King of Pentacles with the Eye of Horus, I guess, from the chakra, the upper chakra there. I don't know what's going on. Sipping a cup with all the kids trying to get a piece of the cup, apparently. And then we have the Page of Swords over here with, I don't know what's going on there. Again, what's with stabbing women with sharp objects? I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, I mean, you just have, you know, it just kind of looks like you're about to drill her in the head. Yeah, you know, I guess that's what we do on Tuesday nights. Everybody's holding her down, it looks like. And then we have the crooked sword. The crooked sword, which is holding his knee. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so he's sitting, he's mashing the ball into the ground with the sword there, and it looks like fun, I guess. I don't know. And then we have the Seven of Swords, where we are pointing to something that looks like a Skyrim chest, and we're just holding out our hand that has lines all on it. So it seems legit. That seems legitimate. So now we have a deer, and we're pouring out some liquid in front of the deer with a fish. And the deer's like, why are you holding me like a baby? This is really weird. And meanwhile, the Page of Cups lady's like, be quiet, deer. A deer, a doe, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, where all the zombies are eating the angel. And then we have the Ten of Cups, where we're going to mix the cup with stuff. Yeah. And then the 37, the Two of Wands, where we're going to open the door for everybody. Yeah, that's always good. It's always nice to have the door open for us. And then we have the Three of Wands, with everybody holding a candle. It is amazing. With the triangle. The triangle seems to be coming back and forth there. Then we have the Tower moment over here, with the angel coming down with a crooked lightning, and some dude kind of just sitting here in a big bowl, apparently, with a little seat and a little tree beside him. So that's always nice. A little tree, you know, you're sitting there, sort of chilling, waiting, you know what I'm saying? And then we have the Five of Pentacles, where we have the apple. Very interesting. Are we going to grab the apple, or are we not going to grab the apple? And then we have the triangle is back with water, pater, deuce, and yeah, I'm sure the book explains all of this, but yeah, there we go. That is a Six of Pentacles. Then we have a Seven of Pentacles as we sort of perch on top of the globe. Globe perching was like my major in college. So now we have a 12, a Knight of Swords, stepping on somebody's head. Wow, with a big sword. You never know. And then we have the Queen of Swords with the very drippy hair there and a lot of swords around her. Yeah. And then we have the Sun with the sun emanating from his chest, which is interesting. And then, of course, we have, what the hell's going on here? We have the, we have the Two of Cups, where we're embracing and holding up the boobie and giving a nice embrace. Okay, there you go. And then we have a Three of Cups over here with a fit chest over there. Hermes is back with the Mercury feel there. And then we have the Four of Cups, where we have a dude breaking out of the stones, pushing himself through the stones. And then we have a Queen of Wands with a somebody who is just sort of chilling out on the ledge there, kind of a fool card. And then the Hermit, where we have a bunch of fire behind us, but it's all cool. Sure. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune with a naked person sort of just chilling there with a big thing behind them. And then the Eight of Pentacles holding the cup, carrying the lamb out. The lamb is bleeding into the cup. That's not creepy. And the lamb is just like sitting there, just like chilling, bleeding. I don't know. Maybe they should try to get away while they still have a chance. The Nine of Pentacles, where we're eating one of the pentacles. You know, nutrition. It's full of iron. And then we have a Empress over here, very nice. Sort of getting edumacated over there, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of circles. Then we have the World with a full frontal nudity there, holding a scepter and with a lot of stuff around them. So now we have Death card with somebody holding somebody who has been deceased. Maybe they're bringing it back to life. I don't know. Maybe they throw them across into that portal. I don't know. It looks like death with a scythe and everything else. And the Hanged Man is, I don't know, what is that? That rope? I don't know. They're hanging on to pieces of rope while they're hanging upside down. So then we have the Five of Cups over here, and they are poking it into the bullseye, apparently. And they have an eye on their hand, which is always handy, no pun intended. Then we have a Knight of Cups in a big bathtub full of hands. Taking a bath with hands, you know. Some days, you got to do it. Now we have a Seven of Cups holding up the cup really oddly with a sort of a gesture that with a position you would use to bring food to a table if you're a server. And then we have the Emperor, who is also getting edumacated and has the crown and all this other stuff. We got the Nine of Wands holding up the mirror of the portal to everywhere, with people holding up candles in worship, maybe. Lots and lots of wings. There's wings on almost every card. We have the Knight of Wands over here with a nice little action going over there. And then Justice card is over here. There's no sword, but we are embracing a crescent moon. Yeah, we have something covering our head too. But we have a scale, so that makes it all good. Now we have the Three of Pentacles. We're puking something into an emblem. So, yeah, with multiple faces, multiple masks as it goes. And then the Chariot, where we're riding across, downward we go. And the Five of Swords. We have a nice bright light down there, lots of fire. We're being cooked in a pot. So, let's see what else we got. We also got a Six of Swords over here. Pretty excited about that. They look very thrilled indeed about being there, holding a heart that is full of swords. You know, that's the way it goes sometimes. And the Star. Okay, so we're being offered a little maze or something. I don't know what's going on there. So let's go with the Eight of Cups, where we have a cup. We have a lot of people touching us and pouring stuff. And the High Priestess, which is also reading a book and getting edumacated with a lot of stuff hanging and pouring. A lot of pouring in here. A lot of wings, a lot of pouring. The Magician, all excited, all thrilled, much celebration. We have the Ace of Swords holding a thing, and everybody wants it. A lot of hands, very handsy deck. We have the Ace of Cups over here with the horn, the trumpet, and then the Ace of Pentacles with a little gate that's keeping us in between, and then the Ace of Wands, which is interesting. Okay, we have a fiery sword that works. And finally, the Lovers with lots of heads. And then the Devil card, who is floating. It looks like a Fool card. And that is the the Notoria. Yeah, the Notoria deck. So here we go. Let's look at one or two cards here while we're here. So, the God who welcomes sinners, Raphael. Harahelel, the triune God. There we go. The first angel we meet. Then we have the God who moves all things. And God the ruler. So a lot of interesting stuff going on here. Very cool looking deck. Very interesting, I gotta say that. So let me know what you think about the Notoria, the Light Tarot. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.